Sister Wives is back! Some of you are like, it went away? Yeah, and now it's back! After a TLC pause, not to be confused with the Bravo Andy-induced pause, which usually just means you've been fired.
I was put on pause at Real Housewives of New York City. I don't know if you knew that.
After a TLC pause, Sister Wives is back on the air. Do we know why it went on pause? No. Do we need to know why? I guess not. There was some small part of me that was hoping, like maybe 2% of me that was like, oh, they're gonna come back and they're gonna hit us with a fire return episode. It is gonna be fire. It's gonna be like, and it was more like, what? There is stuff for me to make fun of, so we're back, baby! Robin stuns viewers with her reaction to a dissatisfied My Sister Wife's Closet customer.
It's kind of on pause right now.
A lot of talk about pausing things in my opening here.
Regarding a My Sister Wife's Closet order, but hadn't received it.
It's suddenly become clear how this business totally the bed. Jen throws shade at Robin, and Robin is back to her lying ways.
And when she moved, that was when things changed. She changed it after that.
You may not have asked for a never-ending, 30-episode season, but you're getting it, along with more Cody bragging about his body, and more the new Cody Brown family heartfelt, not really, scenes. So let's get to it.
Yes.
I hate the gas smell.
Okay, we're opening this up with more U-Haul footage of Christine and David. Yay! I am officially hate watching this show. I hated the way they opened the episode with this familiar Christine and David U-Haul scene. I hate U-Hauls now. You made a lesbian hate U-Hauls. I hope you're proud of yourself, TLC.
I felt like Robin had a better couch. I felt like she had better dishes and better decorations.
But oh boy, do these editors know how to keep us hate watchers in. 3 minutes of U-Haul footage, then let's insert a confessional about Christine talking about Robin getting better stuff than her. Suddenly, God it, they pulled me back in.
If you're sitting there using that scoreboard against each other, what are you, enemies?
Robin's having a good day today. So in confessional, instead of the typical frowny face, I can't believe Christine's talking about how I had better than her, Robin, we get fake laughter, Robin. What are we, keeping score? And Christine starts talking about how Robin would be doing her makeup when they would go camping, letting Janelle and Christine do all the heavy lifting.
Robin would be doing her makeup forever when we'd been sweating and slaving over the freaking food.
I'm sorry, this falls right in line with Robin getting yeeted off the four-wheeler. Also, I am so here for Christine's only storyline being on Robin and how she used to act when they were sister wives. They go to Robin for her response, and she's like, oh, I can actually out-victim Christine here. See, I was a pregnant lady who had been puking her guts up all night. I was a sick pregnant lady. Puke, guts, me.
The one time we went camping, I was 6 months pregnant. And so I spent the night barfing my guts up outside my tent. Janelle and Christine were making breakfast.
Has anyone seen my false eyelashes? And they go to Cody, and Cody's like, here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Me and my first 3 wives, we would hunker down and get along enough to survive.
I had to survive being married to 3 women who didn't know how to make their eyebrows look like 2 caterpillars and crawled onto the forehead. We randomly learn in this episode David is a Trekkie.
We're watching Star Trek.
I cannot believe you have me watching Star Trek.
You know Christine's brought that into the bedroom. Beam me up, Scotty. This burrito enterprise is about to explore your frontier. Oh no, save me from Darth Vader! What? Okay, well, does it really okay, it matters. This Enterprise Voyager is ready to be explored.
It never in my life would I have ever thought I would move clear across country.
Really, Janelle? You didn't think you guys would move across country? You move every 2 years. We finally do a check-in with Meri.
So I got an email through one of my businesses. Somebody had reached out to me regarding my SisterWife's closet order that he had placed on the website but hadn't received it, and now was trying to either get a refund or get his item.
The acting here is Oscar worthy.
Did we get another email?
Yeah, we got another email.
Okay.
Did the email say Robin should have realized what she had when she had me? Yeah, the email said Robin should have realized what she had when she had Meri.
I put the business on hold, but the cart's not disabled, so people sometimes sneak an order in.
I love how Robin's treating people who are trying to give her money like criminals breaking into her house.
It's kind of on pause right now.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I wish you hadn't started drinking that. Oh, well, I just assumed since you had these refreshing glasses of Kool-Aid out here with a sign that says Kool-Aid for sale, that the Kool-Aid was for sale. We're on pause. Oh, well, I put my money in the box. Can I have my money back? We're on pause. My SisterWife's closet is, by the way, still allowing people to put things into the cart. Why not just say it was a mistake? Why lie? Like, she clearly still wants the business. Like, at the point that it's in the show, Meri describes, once again, how during COVID, she followed every single weird rule Robin and Cody laid out, and in addition, just had no expectations of even being together indoors, just thought the kids could come over and hang out outside. Still, she was not allowed to see Robin or the kids. And then Robin's response is,
She was traveling some, and so we really struggled to sort of get our schedules lined up.
yeah, it's particularly hard to line your schedule up with somebody you're actively ghosting.
But I know we both wished we had been able to see each other more. We were both complaining about that.
Ah, yes. If I look back at my COVID diary here, it says, haven't seen Meri in 10 months. Real sad. I actually drew my sad face in my diary. Jen, who is never given enough screen time on this show, frankly, reads the family dynamics like a book.
I don't think it was like intentional manipulation. I
I don't.
think that Cody decided that he had this new person that was like this new insider with him, and that it just became them against everybody else. And then she'd act like she was your best friend and then completely ignore you and hurt your feelings.
Robin blames their friendship problems on Meri moving. I'm not even going to show the clip. It's such an obvious lie. We go back to Meri and Jen, who is wearing, by the way, my favorite thing in the world, houndstooth. Shout out Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
When you moved away, I feel like if Cody and Nathan hadn't been there to see it, she probably wouldn't have shown up with the fabulous gift that she brought you.
The shade. The shade of it all is just glorious. Cody and Nathan are code for the cameras, by the way. If the cameras aren't there, no way in hell Robin's showing up with her polygamous Team U empty burn book, which, can we just take a moment to remember that notebook photo album thing? What a gift that gift was to us, the viewers.
Oh, that's pretty. May there always be an angel by your side.
That's a junk journal. Soon after Meri moved, I reached out to her and I said, the next time you're in town, let's hang out. And she very directly said, I don't know how to be friends with my ex-husband's wife.
Oh, I love this for Robin.
I'm not convinced that she would be fully honest with me.
Oh, what? How did she get that idea? Was it perhaps the hundreds, if not thousands, of lies Robin has told on this television show? Jen brings up the fact that Meri got a house with a big playground in Arizona.
And she acted like it was going to be so perfect and the kids were going to come over. And maybe twice.
Wow. That means the only time the kids came over were when production was filming.
Recently, I heard that she was bashing me and making fun of me to her friends in public.
Okay, if I go on a review site and say, my cheeseburger was served to me raw, that's not me bashing the restaurant. That's me talking about what kind of burgers the restaurant serves.
I guess I just have to deal with that like I've been dealing with it with other people, so.
Again, love this for Robin. Oh no, I spent 15 years being the favorite. Now people are talking about it. I have this working theory that even the Robin defenders don't truly feel sorry for her. They just think she's the hot one and that she deserved to be the favorite all along. By far, my favorite line of the episode is Christine saying Cody doesn't have rock hard abs.
He doesn't have rock hard abs. I'm just whatever.
And Cody's like, also, in addition to rock hard abs, I have buns of steel.
I do have buns of steel, but my abs are just washboard. Janelle saw me as a piece of meat.
Speaking of meat, the show throws Janelle and Maddie a bone. They get a whole section in the episode to promote their new business, Tata Farms, which I used to think was pronounced Tada Farms, but now I know it's Tata. Anything that isn't an MLM will get thumbs up from me. We are reunited with this season's Salsa Brava. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I kind of miss that old Mexican restaurant. They actually sit them out on the patio at Josephine's. Because I'm so used to seeing them in the dingy attic, it feels like, this must be their big budget episode. Wow, they got him out on the patio. Production really sprang for those patio seats. They probably slipped the host a 20. No, a 10. No, a single dollar bill. Amazing. There was even a point during the scene where you could actively see other human beings in the shot with Saul, Aurora, and Brianna. During the dinner scene, Cody gives us this information.
Our children will watch us interact with each other, and they'll just stop what they're doing and just stare at us. Hey, what you looking at? And our kids will be like, oh, it's so fun to watch you guys.
As somebody who was a kid who had two parents that were disgustingly open about how into each other they were, you gotta get those kids a basketball hoop or a cardboard box or something. This is just either a lie or weird. Now, I kind of get what they're going for in this scene. I, as an adult, now appreciate the way my parents were openly affectionate with each other. I never once questioned whether my parents were in love with each other. And I think it's a good example to set for your kids. Like, as a married couple, you don't have to hate each other, except you're not supposed to appreciate it when you're a kid. You're supposed to feel deep embarrassment and cover your eyes like, oh, gross, oh, ugh. Like you're watching a snake eat a booger. Like, oh, what did mama, no. I loved the camera zooming in on the horsey ring while Cody waxed poetically about his love for Robin. And in my head, this was a little, you loved Robin as your soulmate after you had already promised those other 3 women that you would be with them for the rest of their lives. This part's kind of weird.
I'll be really honest with you. I didn't know the mom was my soulmate when I married her. I knew did I know? Do you remember me saying that word to you?
No,
I didn't use the word, did I?
You mocked the word.
Oh, I did?
I mean, I only knew her as my diesel jeans mate. I didn't quite. Or did I? Did I know her as my soulmate ever? I wish somebody would tell me what I knew. Robin says maybe the most enlightening thing she's ever said on the show.
That word
Really?
didn't belong in our world.
And
I
thought
said
was
it
awesome.
once, and then I realized how wrong it was.
Cody's my soulmate.
Although I'm not sure she appreciates its full meaning. The word itself is harmless outside of the fact that it was true and that they did have this deep, special, meaningful bond that made him only want her. Robin is describing this and she's saying, oh, it's wrong that I used that word because that's not a good word. It's like, no, the word doesn't matter. What matters is that that was an accurate thing for you to say at the time. And that this was like the beginning of the end of your family. Robin comes this close to getting it on the show so often and then just never fully gets it. She never owns that being Cody's favorite, aka soulmate, blew everything up. She'll only own like, oh, I misspoke that one scene. It's like, no, actually, that was like one scene where you were being real and vulnerable and honest before you realized, oh, I need to try to pretend to be this thing that I think people will like. And to be fair, she was honest and nobody liked her. So Janelle scolds Robin for this in confessional, but Christine kind of gives Cody and Robin some credit.
They worked really hard to hide how special their relationship was.
God, I can't believe we're reaching this part of the show's evolution where it's now Oh, they were putting in work to try to hide their actual true dynamics from everybody else. I looked over and I saw Cody slapping his own hand away from Robin's butt. Some people don't even know that Robin wears those antique couch blouses because Cody asked her to so that he would be less attracted to her.
They didn't, by the way, but I think they tried to.
He actually started putting beans in her food secretly to try to make her fart more so he wouldn't be so in love with her and obsessed with her. But it only made her poop more regularly. And wouldn't you know who's attracted to regular poopers? Cody.
But it sure did flatter me when you said those words.
I both appreciate Cody's honesty and hate him for it at the same time. Guess that's why he's the star of the show. Cody complains that the OG's leaving stole some of his confidence. He actually has the gall to phrase it that way.
As they left, they stole some of my confidence.
He admits that him and Robin were soulmates, and yet it's still, oh, they stole my confidence, and not, oh, they walked out the door when I said, there's the door if you don't like it.
It makes me wonder if people wouldn't just, who've been unhappy for so many years, couldn't just leave and go find something that made them happy instead of sitting and badgering me about how I'm not doing it right anymore.
Cody will never remember saying that, will he?
I see myself fulfilling my dreams of travel with a husband who is totally supportive of what I'm doing.
Loving these random Meri, tell us where you see yourself in 5 years clips. I see myself walking through the airport, holding the hand of a man named Financial Security. I see us walking in Venice. And then he accidentally trips and falls into the water. And then he drags me with him. And then we start right there in the water. They asked Robin if she'd live plural marriage again.
I'd have to have a guarantee, I feel like things would go well and that I could have a good relationship with whoever else Cody married.
So basically, no. And those are the things I wanted to talk about from this episode. Not exactly an exciting return to air. Basically, they had the My Sister Wife's Closet thing and not much else. So I am really hoping they're just saving the best for the very end of this never-ending season. All right, I am still editing my Muhammad and Danielle deep dive. That one is pretty long, so it is an ongoing project, but I am having so much fun with it. I can't wait till it comes out. In the meantime, live long and prosper.